Black Alpha Network. Power to the people.
On today's AlphaCast, we gonna tackle Vulture Vlad, or DJ Vlad, or just a straight up bitch. Either way, whatever you call it, we gonna get after it, cause there's only one way to go, and that's all the way to fuck in. Let's get it.
That's our motto. We want freedom by any means necessary.
Hell, I might be anywhere, but when I leave, you remember I said, with the last words on my lips, I am a revolutionary.
Alright, peace and love, one love to all my brothers and sisters, kings and queens, goddess and gods. Hope you all doing your thing right now. Hope you living your best black experience. If your black experience ain't pissing motherfuckers off, then you ain't rocking it right. So I suggest you do. Now, as I said in the intro, let's talk about DJ Vlad, or Vulture. We can sit here all day long and we can get into all this extra shit, but nah. Black AlphaCast, we getting right to it like I always tell you we do. So now you see, if you've been following the stories, you've been following the headlines, DJ Vlad is being canceled by the black community. That's because all the Negro escorts who like to escort foreigners right into our community, give them a little safe zone, give them a little safe spot, and let them run their fucking mouth about black issues. Let them talk out the side of their neck about black issues that don't even concern them. But we gonna get to them Negro escorts in a minute. I'm gonna lay their ass out. But right now, Vulture Vlad, he is your typical culture vulture, parasite, leech, who loves black culture when it's convenient, but deep down inside, hates black people. Bottom line, if you're looking for any other answer about Vlad, you're going in the wrong direction, because that's it. Don't ever get it twisted, because these motherfuckers got a PhD in hip-hop history. You ever notice they only got a PhD when it comes to hip-hop history or sports history? That's about as far as they get to black culture. Anytime it's some liberation, revolutionary, or historical achievement black folks have created, then all of a sudden, all that black love and black comprehension walks right the fuck out the door. Sports and entertainment is the extent to black culture, and that's what Vulture Vlad is. Vulture Vlad to tell you some shit like, man, I remember where I was when the first All Eyes on Me dropped, and when Tupac this, and when Tupac that, and Suge Knight this, and Suge Knight that. I remember where I was when DJ Who Gives a Fuck came out, and he put out the new CD with the pressed vinyl. He'll tell you all that shit. Then you start talking about the Nation of Islam, the Black Panthers, RBG. Then all of a sudden, his black interest disappears. Then all of a sudden, he want to change the subject and get back to rap, or get back to sports. Talking about somebody slamming the goddamn basketball, or somebody rocking the goddamn microphone. That's all these motherfucking vultures care about. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about blackness at all. All they give a fuck about is how much money they can make off of black culture. Black culture is nothing but an opportunity to these motherfuckers to get some cash. People like Vlad, they're failures in their own community, so they know they can come over to the black community and make way. They come in our way, they get the fucking bag, and then they go home. In a couple years, Vlad won't even be talking about hip hop. Vlad won't be talking about shit black at all. Vlad will be living a full-fledged white supremacist life. He's just here to get the money and bounce. That's it. That's what I call a white supremacist retiree. They'll be down with blackness for a moment. They'll be down with blackness for a few months, a few days, a few years. Till they get enough money, then they gone. His ass will be living in Silicon Valley, not even talking about rap. Rap will be a fucking distant memory. They'll be like, damn, you remember that one guy? Yeah, that one vulture motherfucker who used to talk all types of shit and get niggas to snitch on themselves on his interviews? Yeah, that one. What's that motherfucking name? He gonna turn into what's that motherfucking name? We ain't even gonna remember that motherfucker. But he ain't gonna remember you either, because his ass gonna be living full white supremacist life. That's it. Black culture is just temporary. White supremacy is permanent. And that is a culture vulture. It's just like when you look up in the motherfucking sky and you see a vulture flying around and it swoops in and it eats some food that's already dead. That's a fucking vulture. That is what white vultures do. That is what culture vultures do. They swoop in on our fucking community, they get the fucking bag, they roll out. They didn't build nothing, they didn't achieve nothing, they didn't create nothing. Only thing they did was monetize off the shit. They get it and go. Culture vultures like Vlad are failures in their own community. They fail in white society, so they gotta come into black society and leech off of the things that we've created. They gotta come and milk the shit that we done built. He can't make it around other white people, because he can't just pull down white and I say so. He can't just pull that, oh, I'm white, because they white, and they gonna say, I don't give a fuck, and you gotta work equal now. In our community, he knows he's gonna have white privilege. See, they gotta come to us so they can exercise white privilege. He has no white privilege around white people. So he fails as a white person. He fails in white society. They fail in the white community, so they come over here where they have the white privilege card. They use it, they get money, they get the fuck out, and then they start making fun of black folks on their way out the door. That's DJ Vlad. I'm telling you, 5 to 10 years from now, he won't even be DJ Vlad no more. He'll be Vladimir. He'll be fucking Vladimir Kohovsky. Some shit like that. And all that hip hop shit that he talking and all that DJ shit, that shit will be gone. I guarantee you that. And all y'all motherfuckers who think you down with him, who send text messages to him, who come back and have reoccurrences on his show, he won't even fucking know y'all. He won't be answering your fucking calls. He won't even be answering your fucking text messages. He wouldn't see you in the street and stop. He'll walk right fucking by you. Cause he gonna replace all y'all with all his new white friends. That's his white supremacist retirement plan. And this is what you see with these culture vultures. They'll come in our community, they'll get everything they gotta get, and then they're gonna pull out their motherfucking retirement plan and they're gonna go right back into white society. That is a fucking vulture, and that is Vulture Vlad. That's the thing about this guy. He's very easy to identify. Very easy. My flags and my radar been up on this motherfucker. Long time ago. Off the top of my head, I give you like 20 different fucking things I done seen him do that had me like, oh hell no. Oh no, that's a culture vulture straight up. Some culture vultures are very hard to detect because they're camouflaged, and a lot of black folks can't really pick up on it. This motherfucker right here, he a bootleg vulture. Off top. You see his interviews, he makes niggas snitch on themselves. You let a white guy come into the black community, chastise us, have all these fucking questions about blackness and all these questions about criminality. Niggas be having open cases and he be on that motherfucker talking about something. So, how many people did you shoot? Okay, that's interesting. Did you move any dope today? Do you got dope in the car right now? Can we go check? Can we pop the trunk? We went and pop the trunk right now. Would you have dope in it? Let's go do it. What the fuck? What the fuck? And y'all niggas can't see this shit? Niggas be in his comment section saying, what the fuck y'all talking to this fool for? You ever notice that he always does this with the dumb niggas? He'll go get these 19, 18-year-old rappers. He'll say that shit to them. He don't ever pull that shit on the OGs. Any OG he done ever interview, he know the right questions to ask them. He didn't pull that shit when he was talking to Mac 10. He didn't pull that shit when he was talking to Trey D, when he was talking to Thug Life. Hell nah. He kept them interview questions real motherfucking nice. But when you get these dumb little young 18-year-old, 19-year-old rappers, nigga got one motherfucking hit song in a stack and he got some diamonds, now all of a sudden this nigga snitching on his whole case. He's sitting there snitching on his whole motherfucking family on the interview. And Vlad be knowing that shit. You know when the motherfucker got somebody against the ropes, and you know when the motherfucker's taking advantage of somebody. That's what Vlad be doing. He be taking advantage of these little young niggas. He a big old 30, 40, 50-year-old motherfucker taking advantage of these young rappers, knowing that they don't know no better. I done seen him talk about people. Say, man, he probably couldn't pass an IQ test. Well, he's not that smart. He done said that shit about rappers in other interviews. So he knows when he's talking to these people, he knows interrogation tactics. He ain't no different than the motherfucking feds. You know what I'm saying? He know how to use trickery, reverse psychology, how to back you into questions. Sometimes he just straight up says it and the dumb motherfucker would just give him an answer. Yeah, man, you know, then I shot the block up and I seen the guy and then I shot him, but the police came around and then the dope got flipped and I was standing right there when the police showed up. And them niggas just give all the goddamn shit away. Some motherfuckers that ain't so ignorant, he knows how to trick them. He knows how to talk in circles and corners, use plays on words to get them to tell on themselves. Cause he's a big 50-year-old white man who knows how to take advantage of young 15, 16-year-old fucking black rappers. He ain't no different than a cop who interrogates a young black man, knows how to take advantage of his youth, makes him take a plea deal, plea out, and do 15 years behind some shit he didn't even really commit. He ain't no different than a fucking cop. If a cop was doing this shit, y'all motherfuckers be tripping. So what's any different than a motherfucker doing an interview? What's any different? Cause y'all may see hip hop, bibbity bebop, all that bullshit. I see a white motherfucker taking advantage of a young black man. And I got a problem with that. You may not have a problem with that cause you go on this fucking platform and you sell all your bullshit or your career ain't popping. So you got to go on there to breathe some fucking life in it. At least the young dude who's getting conned and hustled by Vlad, at least he don't know no better. He's on the come up. He's not savvy enough. What your big grown ass know? What your big grown ass going on that show for? You going on there for what? Sitting there talking black politics with a motherfucking white boy. With a culture vulture. Talking about shit that he ain't got no business talking about. All types of in-house issues that only need to be discussed amongst ourselves. Y'all motherfuckers go to an open platform and just throw that dirt all around. And then you letting a white motherfucker narrate it. Let me tell you this. Never ever support a black person going on a white platform to talk about black issues. You don't never go on no white show and talk about problems that go on in the black community, in the black society, in the black culture. You don't do it. I see this shit all the time. I see 20 black women sitting there talking to a white woman on how the black woman can't find a good black man. and a white woman sitting there interviewing you. You letting a white person interview black people about shit that we got going on in our community that does not even concern them. You look slave-minded as fuck, you look inferior as fuck, and you look straight up stupid. You don't go to the neighbor's house and tell the neighbors the problem you got with your wife. You talk to your wife. You don't go to the neighbor's house and talk about shit that's going on in your household. You discuss it amongst your household. Black folks are the only people who go to white people to tell them our problems. And then when a white motherfucker shoots us, we say, why do they see us this way? Why do y'all continuously treat us this way? I don't know, maybe because your dumb ass went on national television and told the world how you can't find a good black man because black men sell dope. Or your ass went on national television and told the world how we all gangbang and do drugs. White folks sit there and see that shit and laugh. And y'all sit there and talk to these white interviewers. And you know what the white interviewers do? The white interviewer gets up, goes home, back to their family and says, look at them dumb niggas. These niggas are so stupid. They sat there and aired out all their dirty laundry to me. Right there on national television. And I just broadcast this shit to the whole world. To the whole motherfucking world. What old buddy saying on Half Baked? He opened up to me like I was Barbara Walters. Y'all sitting there letting white people interview black people about black problems as if that means something. Those white motherfuckers sit there with that fake concern. Oh, okay. Wow, it's like that? Tell me more. Tell me why your man beats the shit out of you. Tell me why you can't get a good black man because black men are in jail because they're criminals. I want to know more. Please tell me. And then the black person say, yeah, well, you know, if we just did this better and that better and this better and that better. And the white motherfucker sitting there laughing like, this stupid motherfucker's dumb enough to tell the whole world his own community's problems. This motherfucker's telling me shit to go on in his household like I give a fuck. All I'm gonna do is take this shit, go back to white society and tell everybody how fucked up y'all are. And your dumb ass fell for it. That's what Vlad be doing. Vlad be sitting there saying, tell me more. Why did you shoot him? How many cases do you got? Were the police there? Did you shoot somebody today, Marquise? Did you kill him? That's right. Tell me, keep talking. Motherfuckers be sitting there snitching on themselves. Talking about, well, you know, I was on dope. My mom was on dope. The body was there when I got there. I was there when you beat the bitch up. I mean, I can't understand why, but you know, fuck it. The cops get me, they get me. You dumb nigga. Ain't no end to a dumb motherfucking nigga. I'll tell you that shit. And that's what happens all the time. Now, do you ever see it the other way around? This is how stupid black folks are when they go tell white folks their problems. Do you ever see it the other way around where a black person is interviewing a white person about white problems? Do you ever see white folks coming to black folks telling us all their issues? No. They keep their fucking mouth closed. You ain't never seen no interview where Marquise is sitting there interviewing Sally and Billy. Saying, hey Sally, did you do meth today? Hey Billy, did you do meth? Are your kids on opioids? Did you pop some pills? Did grandma fall down the stairs today? Did you beat your wife last night? I know you beat your kids today. Did you pick lice out your hair? Did you wrap your mouth around a meth pipe? I know you got bad issues in y'all community. Tell me more, Billy. Then goddamn Billy and Sally say, yeah, I got meth on me. I got lice in my fucking head. My husband can't get his dick up. We fight all the time and our kids are dumb as fuck. Please help us, Marquise. Tell us more. You ain't never gonna see no shit like that. Cause white folks ain't stupid enough to go to nobody and air out their dirty laundry. So quit going on these fucking platforms telling white folks y'all problems. I don't give a fuck if it's ABC, CBS, NBC, ADEFG. I don't give a fuck what it is. Don't ever go to the neighbor's house and tell them shit that's going on in your house. That is an in-house issue and it's none of their concern. And quite frankly, it's none of their fucking business. And that's what all y'all dumb niggas do when you go on Vlad. You go on Vlad and you start telling this white man shit about our community that he don't even need to fucking know. That he don't even need to talk about. That he don't even need to think about. Because his ass would never go on TV and start telling you shit about Jewish people or Russian people. Never that. So give him that same energy and quit escorting motherfuckers in the community and then quit bodyguarding motherfuckers that you escort. You bring a white bitch to the barbecue, we gon' check her. All my street niggas know you responsible for who you bring around. You responsible for the company you keep. All the G's know that. All the G's know that. If you bring a nigga to the block and he turns out to be a cop, he turns out to be a snitch, your ass gotta pay for it. Straight up. You got to pay. All them niggas who brought around Tekashi 6ix9ine, all them Treyway, all them fuck niggas, y'all niggas is responsible for bringing that fuck boy around. So any nigga who escorts a white person to our community and lets them do whatever the fuck they want to do, you will be held responsible for that shit. All y'all niggas who go on Vlad and run your mouth about our community to a white person, y'all held responsible. All y'all motherfuckers who let this culture vulture speak on black issues, y'all held responsible. So I suggest you step your motherfucking game up or get your ass checked. Fuck out of here. When it's a black man allegedly doing that shit, you got all types of drama for him. But when a white motherfucker's doing this shit to you, you keep coming back to the show. And then telling you, hey, it's not my culture, it's nothing to do with me. That's the thing. This motherfucker will get you to snitch on yourself, or he'll sit there and talk about black street culture, the G code, and he'll just tell you, it's not me, I don't live that life. Basically saying, y'all dumb niggas go to jail, I just want to talk about it. I just want to talk about it, get some fucking views and get some hits and make money off your dumb ass. So when you go to jail, I'm good. Off top, I remember when Tariq Nasheed had that issue with that one bum ass nigga, whatever, Sodomore, whatever the fuck the nigga name is, I don't remember. Anyway, some nigga, Tariq had problems with him, and Tariq ran up on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Tariq ran up in there and was like, hey, what's up? And Vlad was like, Tariq, stop it. Tariq, he sounded like a fucking principal. Tariq, don't do that. Nope, Tariq, come on now. And then later on, I heard that he tried to press charges on Tariq, or told Tariq to take the video down. See, he was real involved when he was letting one black man go after another black man. When he was giving one black man a platform to go after another brother. He was real involved then. But soon as shit got real and Tariq showed up on some G shit, then all of a sudden, take the video down. I'm gonna press charges. Let's go get the law involved. This is what the fuck I'm talking about these culture vultures. They'll be yo-yo, hibbity bebop all motherfucking day long. When shit get real, they'll get white on you. They only use all that hip hop shit to get the bag. I told you. The only fucking relationship with us is the bag. Anything that jeopardizes the bag, they'll go from yo-yo-yo to on the phone calling the 5-0 on your black ass. Vlad ain't nothing but a crooked ass CEO, and he's a crooked ass cop. That's all he is. Matter of fact, his interviews look just like cop interrogations. Any street nigga or any motherfucker from the block who done ever been interrogated by police and never had a police trying to talk all that bullshit to him, that shit feel and look just like a Vlad interview. Some niggas get on there and be like, what the fuck you talking about? I ain't answering that shit. Straight up. And he knows those people and he fall back from them. It's only the younger people or the less intelligent people he pulls that shit on. Which lets me know that he's a very, very clever culture vulture. He's a very, very clever parasite. He knows how to target certain individuals. And when you get to the point where you so schooled at some shit that you know how to specifically target somebody, oh, you done practice that shit. You done put in a lot of work. You a professional. And that's what Vlad is. He's a professional vulture. He's a professional leech. And he's a professional parasite of black culture. Don't let that motherfucker fool you. Don't let him. And as a matter of fact, I really can't say don't let him fool you because the average motherfucker out here don't fall for Vlad. It's these dumbass niggas who go on his show. Look at any of his videos and look at the comment section. Black folks be on there clowning that motherfucker. Black folks be calling him a cop, a fed, a snitch, all types of shit. Black folks don't go for that. It's these bitch ass niggas who go on the show. And let's be honest, half y'all niggas who don't win on his show, and I say this straight up, half y'all niggas who don't win on his show been out there pleading the white man. Y'all got little personal relationships with white man, and that shit means a lot to you. Because white folks hold high value to you, so you run to his plantation to get some spotlight, to get some butter biscuits. Let's be fucking real. And not only do you run to his platform, then you get to his platform and you start talking about black community. Why is Vlad asking anything about black family? Why is Vlad ever asking anything about black society? He's out here getting into debates and discussions about reparations for black folks. What the fuck you talking about reparations for black folks? That ain't none of your motherfucking business. And y'all be sitting there having conversations with this motherfucker. He be telling you how he's fighting other black people to you, and you a black person. And you completely cool with that? Why? Because the motherfucker gave you a 45-minute interview? Why? Because you can sit next to a white man and that shit makes you feel special? Clown ass niggas. Culture vultures are all failures in their own community. They cannot make it in white society, so they gotta come over here to our society and leech off of us. They only succeed where white privilege is available. This is why they always seek out our culture. This is why we always gotta have our radars up when you see a culture vulture. Vulture Vlad, he's a sneaky motherfucker, because he'll do little shit and he'll be lightweight, mocking, undercutting, underhand little statements about black culture. Oh, I wouldn't do that. How'd that jail work out for you? Not me. It's not my life. I'm not a street guy. And when shit get real, he'll tell you he ain't black. Any other time he's trying to perpetrate himself like he's some down dude and he's in the black culture. He knows when to pull that white privilege card out, and then he knows when to step back. And that takes me to what I'll talk about, a Negro escort. A Negro escort is a black person who always escorts another group of people into our community, to the barbecue, to the family reunion, on Vlad TV, and they bring these people in. And normally the Negro escort is followed by the Negro bodyguard. See, because just bringing in somebody and escorting them into black society, that's not enough for these motherfuckers. Then you got to protect them, because there's always going to be a black person saying, who that is? What he doing here? What the fuck this motherfucker doing here? I don't know him. Get him out of here. And then the motherfucking Negro escort, then he turned into the bodyguard. So man, hold on now. Don't be sitting there talking about him. That's my friend. I brought him here. And then they get balls with you. Because remember, coons in the black society always get nuts with other black people. Nuts that they don't never have with white people. So if you see a Negro escort bring a white girl to a family reunion, bring a white girl to a fucking barbecue, y'all done all seen this shit. Y'all done all seen these clown ass niggas. They'll bring these hoes into the family reunion, and then when somebody stands up and says, who the fuck is she? Introduce yourself. Then they want to get balls. Man, fuck that. She with me. No, nigga, fuck you and her, and both y'all can get the fuck out. This is no different than Vlad TV. This is what Vulture Vlad is. Vulture Vlad is escorted into black society by these bum ass rappers, by these hoe ass niggas. Then they let him talk about black society. They let him talk about black community issues, and they never check him. It shouldn't even got to the point where he was disrespecting Minister Farrakhan for y'all to cancel this motherfucker. He should have never been here in the first place. Canceling a nigga means he was already here. See, some motherfuckers don't need to be canceled. They just don't need to be invited. You know what I'm saying? Canceling is step number 2, 3, 4. He shouldn't have ever been invited to get canceled in the first fucking place. That's how I operate. I ain't gotta cancel nobody, cause they ain't even here. Straight up. So these are a couple flags I done been had. My radar been went up on this Vulture. My radar done been went the fuck up. I spotted this motherfucker from the get-go. The fact that he hides behind the camera and don't even show his face in his own interviews. He do that shit cause he don't want y'all to see that he's white. He just wants y'all imagination going. He already sound white. He already talks with that man and then that little smiley white face talk shit that he be doing, which sounds like a fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? You could already tell he a white dude, but you know, just for a little extra, he just stayed behind the camera and just used his voice. He didn't want to be seen. For a culture vulture, being heard and being seen is two different things. See, when a motherfucker sees you, they flag may go up. I don't know. This motherfucker don't look too authentic. So they just let it slide, and that's what they've been doing. They've been letting that shit slide. So not only does he talk, critique, and say all types of shit about black folks, talking about reparations, talking about black family, black struggle, why black folks is in the hood, why black folks is criminalized. I seen him one day talking to somebody. I think it was Zab Judah. I don't know. I think it was Zab Judah. I'm not sure who it was. If I was Zab, I would have used that left hand and knocked him the fuck out. But that's another story. Anyway, he said something about he goes to the hood and he sees half the people out there with Nikes and stuff. And he thinks, you know, maybe if you just put that money towards, you know, a business and got together, started a business, everything will be good. The fuck? The fuck? First off, keep your motherfucking mouth closed about what black folks is doing in the hood. Second off, he talked that shit like there ain't institutional racism. As if black folks ain't never did that. Let me tell you something. There's black folks who make money. There's black folks who done graduated college who get all their money together, go start a business and get denied. It's called systematic white supremacy. So this little belief that if all the niggas in the hood just took their Michael Jordan money and put it all in one big piggy bank and started a business, white folks would let us all in. It don't fucking matter. So the fact that he's on that level of thinking, that he thinks we got a money spending problem, because that's really what he's saying. He's basically saying y'all niggas is so fucking ignorant, you'd rather spend your money on Jordans than go do it the corporate way. So it's not really white folks denying us, locking us out, or blocking us. It's really just because we spend our money on too much fucking Jordans. That's the same shit a conservative says. So once again, now you see, this is Mr. Yo Yo Yo, Mr. Hip Hop, Mr. Tupac, Suge Knight, Black Culture. Now it's funny, he knows all that shit about black culture when it comes to hip hop, but he doesn't even know the simple basic that black folks have put our money together, that black folks have tried to start businesses, black folks have tried to get into corporate America, and every time the white man says, get out, not welcome, locked out. So once again, his white supremacy shows. All the fucking hip hop in the world can't save him from white supremacy. All the fucking 2 turntables and the microphone cannot save him from white supremacy. All the 355 times he done brought up Suge Knight's name today cannot save him from white supremacy. And all the goddamn interviews he done did about Tupac does not save him from white supremacy. That white supremacist thought leaks. And if you listen to Vlad talk, his white supremacy leaks out all the time. In between all that yo, 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 white supremacy. That motherfucker say, yo, white supremacy. Yo, white supremacy. Yo, 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 white supremacy. That's how this shit lays out. All y'all got together, Godfrey, Lord Jamar, my son, all y'all got together and y'all canceled him. Y'all should have never invited him. So I'm gonna need y'all niggas to step your game up. I'm gonna need y'all niggas to catch that shit on the first time. You gotta be quicker than that. Quicker than that. Y'all can sit here and recite all this black history, all these black issues, all these black cultural events, but yet y'all motherfuckers still fell for Vlad. It still took y'all niggas 3, 4, 5 years to catch on to Vlad. How the hell you know so much about blackness? How the fuck are y'all so much of black experts, so conscious, but y'all miss Vlad? That's like being able to fly a fucking jet airliner, but you can't ride a bike. Get the fuck out of here. You can fly a fucking jet and do backflips in the fucking sky in a jet, but you can't even get a bike down the street without falling on the concrete. Backwards as fuck. It's contradictory. Y'all niggas cannot be that conscious and still miss Vlad. Vlad is easy and basic. You got niggas in his comment section who see Vlad. How the fuck couldn't y'all? How the fuck couldn't you, Lord Jamar, Godfrey? And y'all both smart. My son, y'all both smart. My son, you was defending him for a while, and it seemed like when he made a personal attack on you about giving you money, then my son had a problem with him. My son was sitting there debating with Royce the 5'9", saying, man, no, he didn't want to apologize. He didn't need to apologize. If he didn't feel like that, you was on record kind of capable for him. And then it seemed more like you didn't have a problem with him not apologizing to the minister. You had more of a problem with him talking about he loans you money. So when it was just some black stuff and it was about the minister, you was talking about he didn't have to apologize. But when it came to attacking my son personally and the situation got personal, and when Culture Vulture Vlad got personal to you, then all of a sudden you had an issue, and then now you want to cancel. Because all that consciousness in the world don't mean shit if you still falling for Culture Vultures. Dame Dash was warning y'all about these motherfuckers a couple years ago. And y'all was out here talking about, man, Vlad, man, he ain't that bad. The Dame is just hating. Here go Dame again. And Dame been telling y'all. I'm tired of y'all trying to shame real niggas for talking the truth. Tell you what we about to do. We gonna start shaming bitch ass niggas. But you know how we shame bitch ass niggas? We don't shame them just by talking. We shame bitch ass niggas by cocking back and slapping the fuck out of them. That's what happens. So if you see a bitch ass motherfucker writing any type of pass to Vlad, any vulture, any sucker, any parasite to our community, don't shame them. Walk up to the motherfuckers and slap the taste out their fucking mouth. Guarantee you they won't make that mistake twice. That's the rule book for handling the Culture Vulture. That's the rule book to handling the Negr0w Escort. And that's the rule book to handling the Negr0w bodyguard. You can knock the motherfuckers out 3 at a time. Easy work. That's what we do at the Black Alpha Network. Problems pop up, we give solutions. And that's the easiest way. So, y'all remember, Vulture Vlad, sucker, get the fuck out of here, kick his ass all the way back to Russia. And the next vulture who comes along, give him the same fucking treatment. And this is how you keep doing it over and over and over. Ain't no games played. We ain't playing no games with these suckers. Anytime a vulture want to swoop the fuck in, we gonna knock their ass the fuck out. Straight up. Now, that was today's episode. Black Alpha Network, Todd 6. I told you we on one daily. We gonna keep it coming. Hit me up on Twitter. Black Alpha Net W1. Hit me up. We building. That shit is moving real good. Make sure you also hit subscribe and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because it's the Black Alpha Network and we all networking non-stop, top to bottom. And that's it for today. Peace and love to the whole family. Fuck all the Culture Vultures. Fuck all the Negr0w Escorts, the Negr0w bodyguards, and any motherfucker who's on that wave. We riding. It's the Black Alpha Network, Black Alpha 6. We out.
That's our motto. We want freedom by any means necessary.
Hell, I might be anywhere, but when I leave, you remember I said, with the last words on my lips, I am a revolutionary.